What's up, everyone? CountBlagorath here with an album review, this time of the 2012 Hell's Headbangers release of Pseudogod, Deathwomb Catechesis. If I mispronounced that, I am very sorry. If you're not familiar with Pseudogod, they are a Russian blackened death metal thrash sort of outfit that really just have this really brutal, crushing, yet very atmospheric and non-stop assault approach to their blackened bastille death. And this album is their debut. I was really looking forward to this, especially after their MLP, which had some, I believe it was, demo tracks on it. Please correct me if I'm wrong. Their splits were fantastic. I love everything this band has done. So when I heard that they had a new album coming out, I was absolutely thrilled and excited to hear it. And wow, what a beast this album is. The only way I can truly describe this album is Beharit's engram with low vocals instead of the higher, more whispery screams. Just these really brutal, guttural vocals, and it adds a whole new dynamic to the sound. The guitars are very fast, non-stop, just very fast, and overall it's just a really atmospheric experience. The fast parts are mixed up at the same time while the fast parts playing with some other guitar work that creates this dense atmosphere with these awesome just chains of notes. Their strings individually picked, and it just sounds so good. It's beyond words. This is an album that really I wasn't expecting this much from, and my God, I'm glad that it delivered beyond my expectations. And in the guitar department, it delivered. The bass is nice and loud in the mix. It's not too loud. It doesn't drown out anything. It does appear to fight with the rhythm guitar at a couple points, but with that said, it's nothing that's overbearing. One thing I must say about this album is you hear one track from it, that is what this album sounds like. There's no variation. It's just punch for the next 40 minutes or so. And it's a great sound, and I love albums that do that. The drums, just non-stop blasting. Little different patterns when it comes to blasting, not your typical 4/4 at times. It mixes it up a little bit. Mostly, though, standard blast beats. But it creates, once again, a very thick, evil, and dense atmosphere. And I love that. It's a really interesting sound, and I can't say enough about it. The vocals are very unique for black metal. Instead of it being the higher range screams and rasps and howls, it's more just guttural, belting out lows, which adds a different dynamic to the music. Instead of it being the traditional black metal sort of cold atmospheric, this album is cold, don't get me wrong, but it almost seems, how should I put it, fiery, like the depths of hell. And the vocals add to this because it sounds more like a demon from hell, like Satan himself is just bellowing this out. Whereas with traditional black metal, it just seems like more winter demons and stuff like that. This is just a very raw and evil vocal approach. And it adds a whole new dimension to the music. And that, for me, is what makes this stand out as a black metal record this year. Overall, this is a very good album. I can't really say too much bad about it other than there's not a lot of variation, but there doesn't need to be a lot for it to be a good black metal record. But overall, if I had to give this a score, I'm going to give this an 8.5 out of 10. This is really good stuff, and I can't wait to pick this up. You can get the CD right now on Hell's Headbangers. I'm going to be ordering the vinyl. There's a picture disc version. And of course, Hell's Headbangers is probably going to be doing other colored versions of the vinyl. The picture disc is limited to 111 copies. It's coming out in Europe on Cult Records, KVLT. Look forward to that. They're the ones that did the last Beharit full-length Live in Devil's Studio. So, highly recommend you pick that up. CD, tape, vinyl format, all available. Definitely pick it up if you see it and get the chance to. Definitely listen to this. This is a great record. 8.5 out of 10. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. And as always, keep it metal.